Hello, my man. How are you feeling? Welcome back with another edition of the Valiant Lifestyle. And we're going to have a walk. Let's go for a walk. Are you in a place right now where you are surrounded by the things you love? Like I am. Are you surrounded by people that you love right now? Are you surrounded with the things that keep you warm? What about the thoughts that keep you happy? What about the fitness routine that keeps you warm, keeps this frame, this asset healthy? What about the mindset that keeps you ever engaging, ever endearing, and most loving? What about that? Hi, I'm Jesse. Welcome to the Valiant Lifestyle. In this video, we're going to discuss comfort and discomfort. Comfort versus discomfort. I am out here in a place that is cold, and many people would go, oh my gosh, I want to go to the tropics. I want to go to Mexico. Now, what I do here when I'm out in the cold, I actually am my best self. Now, do I like being cold? No. Do I like it out in the cold? Yes. Do I like what it does for my immunity and my immune system? Yes. I keep those two thoughts in my mind. Does it remind me of a wonderland that looks beautiful? Yes. A third thought I keep in mind. So these are engaging, positive thoughts. I had this conversation with a friend of mine about what it means to have to venture outside and what it means to have to engage with people and talk with people and just be peopling. And what was said to me was, if I could stay inside for the rest of my life, I would, without having to engage with people. And I thought, well, that's kind of boring. But then I realized what it was that they were talking about. It was the things that make them uncomfortable, the things that are life lessons that don't appear as life lessons, but really do a number on a person's vibration. And those that they hang out with, I mean, you could say, yeah, well, go get new friends. But it wasn't any of that. It was just being in places like grocery stores or just being outside walking, and there's many people, and what it does is sometimes it will, things people say, things that people do, the environment will throw off a person's actions. So at that point, I engaged the conversation and said, yes, but it is our responsibility. We have a responsibility to our own feelings, our own actions, and we get a choice of what that means. And without getting too esoteric on that, I came up with a few thoughts for you today on that. Comfort, as it would seem, is a place of maintenance and repair. It's a place of repose. It's a place where it's really nice and it can feel like home. Discomfort. We have learned, many men out there especially have learned to run from pain, from discomfort. We've learned to run away from our thoughts. We've learned to run away from people and what that brings about, what they say to us, what has been said, hanging out with a bunch of people that could be bringing you down vibrationally or whatever that means to you. Here's what I want to say though. It's okay to be within comfort, but don't stay there for long. And why is that important, Jesse? Here's why this is important. Because the discomfort part is what pushes you. The discomfort part that we keep pushing ourselves away from is actually something that loves us. And to be in discomfort sometimes, what that does for you as a person is it shows you what you're made of. Here I come falling down this hillside. When you put yourself in discomfort, or you arrive in a not so comfortable position in your life, it is actually there to love you, to show you growth. It's to show you what you're made of. It's going to show you great love. Because what you learn from it about yourself, what you learn about yourself when you put yourself, or you've arrived in that position yourself, is you learn how much stronger you are. You push yourself to the threshold. How could I, what best example do I have of this? Well, I would say that everyday relationships with your spouse, if she's not pushing you, my man, I'm talking healthy, but if she's not pushing you to be your best, and that you're always in comfort, there's a lesson in that. Why not? Why isn't she pushing you to be a better man? Why isn't she pushing you to get out, be active? Why aren't you pushing yourself? See, discomfort is where the growth is. Discomfort is where you figure out where the next line is, where the next upgrade is. Discomfort will make you even more of the man that you want to be. Because when you start pushing that threshold, you push yourself into a whole new place. You push yourself into a whole other threshold. Now, an example of this for me is, I'll just say that I can recall the very first time I moved away, like really moved away. And I had moved out of my house for university into residences. I had moved into my own house, rental house, in the city where I was going to university. And I'd also gone to other cities and doing university exchanges in Montreal and Trois-Rivières, Quebec. And those pushed me out of my comfortable zone. And many people would agree and say that there's a big cliche out there that, oh, get to a place where it pushes you outside your comfort zone. There's truth to it. There's absolute truth to it. You cannot reside in a zone of comfort. You won't grow. See, in this life, we need to be in discomfort in order to grow. This is a means of survival in this life, in this physical asset. This is a means for you to become the best version of yourself. And when you do that, you, my friend, will be unstoppable. And make no mistake, like I have various times in my life where I am in uncomfortable positions. Like this runner that just passed here, I used to do that all the time. And I would be days and day in, day out like this. And it would be snowing, it would be cold. And I would push myself out there, and then I would figure out that it wasn't so cold anymore because my mind was on something else. It was on coming back from doing a 6K run and going, I feel great. I've listened to great music. I have great sneakers on my feet, great runners. I have great legs. I have a great body. I'm in shape. I didn't feel cold anymore. So the discomfort is temporary. It is all temporary, and it's all worth it. Because every time I got out there and ran like that guy did, my physical shape, my fitness level, my stamina, my endurance, my speed, my cadence, the way my feet oscillated, to the way my body ran, felt amazing. Now, and there was also moments where my body talked to me where I had pain and discomfort, and that's okay. Those are just things that my body was communicating with me to say, you got to go get to a massage therapist. You got to go get to your chiro. You got to go get some physical therapy with that. And I did. I did. There were times that I didn't, but there were times that I did. And make no mistake, if you do not pay the money to do that now, you're going to have problems later. Because that is maintenance that is due to your body that is most loving. And that is another example of discomfort. So the discomfort in running, the discomfort in having the pain while the running has happened. And then there's the discomfort in moving around and moving yourself into a whole new city, a whole new environment. Big changes. But it's meant for your growth. So it's important. So those 3 examples I'm going to leave with you. And I want you to think about in your life where it is most meaningful right now for you to do something that will put you outside of your zone of comfort because you need it. One of the big things that I've got to do right now within my own business is go all in with my marketing. And I've got to go all in with putting together my scheduling and my sales, because this is something that I really feel that is going to grow my business right now. Now, it is not suffering, but it is lacking. And I'm going to tell you, it terrifies me. But it also makes me curious. It also, on the other side of this, I know that I'm going to be a much better individual. I'm going to know a lot more about what I did, and I'm going to be able to tell you about it in videos like this. And that will be awesome, because it'll be of value to you as it'll be of value to me. And I can't wait to tell you about it. Now, if there's something in your life right now where you feel like you want somebody like me to listen to what you have to say because you've got some big ideas, I want to listen. Go to thevaliantlifestyle.com and pick your time to meet with me. We'll do a Zoom call. We'll do some sort of video call. We could even talk over the phone if you want and discuss how that best works for you. Thevaliantlifestyle.com. Book your 30-minute complimentary call on me, and let's get to this. All right, my man. Have a fantastic day. And this is not cold. This is beautiful. This also helps your immune system. This is also really, really nice to be out in nature. Let's do this.